Ashi TV. Ajatwengme Keminshe.
Good afternoon, everyone. You're welcome to Fingerprint. Today is another Tuesday, and we are here to discuss about one of the important things that we all have to think about. And what is it? Youth entrepreneurship versus job seeking. We are going to look at opportunities and benefits of this. We will go in for short commercials. When we come back, we are going to dive into this topic. So stay glued to the station and don't go away. We'll be right back.
Children have a very high nutritional demand in relation to their size, and vitamins play an important role in maintaining healthy growth. That is why we at Base Pharmacy Company Limited have introduced Base Vite Kid Drops, a multivitamin drop with 7 essential vitamins including vitamin A, D, B1, B2, B6, and vitamin C to aid your child's healthy growth. Base Vite Kid multivitamin drops have been specially formulated to help meet your child's nutritional requirements, helping them to get back to playtime faster. With Base Vite Kid drops from Base Pharmacy Company Limited. For further inquiries of bulk purchase, call Base Pharmacy Company Limited on 0302 672 317 or 0247 287 853.
This advert is FDA approved.
Grade Aim Academy is all you need. With our neat, spacious, and serene learning environment, we make sure your child is as good as gold. We also engage in lots of extracurricular activities such as excursion, career day celebrations, games, and so much more. Our canteen also serves the best and nutritional meals with your kids well attended to. And we are ready to enroll your ward from nursery, kindergarten, primary to JHS 1. Admission is currently ongoing. Locate Grade Aim Academy on the Atamils I Street behind Enterprise Insurance or call us on 0542 426 803. Grade Aim Academy. We say passion and excellence.
Hello, lovely viewers. You are all welcome on the program Fingerprints. This program has been designed to help you know how to create your own business, including livestock, farming, banking, selling, and what have you. I bring to you entrepreneurs who have made it, who have the skills and ability to help you know how to create your business. This is where you have the experience to create your own business. I'm your regular host, NII TEINOR WE. Catch me live on Mashi TV every Tuesday at 3 to 4 p.m. The program will be repeated to you on Saturdays 8 to 9 p.m. So we are right back, and this is Fingerprint. My name is NII TEINOR WE. As I said earlier on, we are going to discuss this topic, youth entrepreneurship versus job seeking. We are going to look at opportunities and benefits of this. Why this topic this afternoon? Because in our country, Ghana, what majority know is to look for white-collar job and neglect what one can do in order to be okay. So I'm going to discuss this topic with Honorable Samuel Ashiagbo and Benjamin Luchu. So, gentlemen, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, Honorable, it's about 1 month or 1.5 months.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So, Honorable, you are welcome once again. So, tell us something.
Thank you. So, good afternoon to all viewers out there. I want to say that it's a pleasure to be here once again to talk about pertinent issues of development at this point in time. You are talking about youth entrepreneurship and then job seeking. And we all know that one of our biggest problems in Ghana and Africa is unemployment. So it's a privilege to be here to talk about this topic.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Okay, Ben.
Yeah. Good afternoon to your cherished viewers. Please forgive me my voice. I've got cold, so if I don't speak loud, forgive me. Today happens to be another Tuesday. As usual, we are here to discuss national issues pertaining us, and also you know that I'm a fashion designer. So if you need any clothes for that next occasion of yours, you can contact Lochu Clothing on 0247 250 345. 0247 250 345. Thank you.
Okay, so this is fingerprint. Let me start from my left. Let me start with Honorable. So, Honorable, the question I want to ask you is about the benefits that a youth will derive or get from seeking job or find their own job. So the question is, what are the benefits of youth?
All right, thank you very much. As you know, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
For my life, most part of my life, I've been doing things by myself to this point, and it's something that I really. So entrepreneurship comes with so many benefits. And if all of us will begin to know the real value of entrepreneurship, we will gladly always want to go into it. Entrepreneurship helps to create jobs in our economy. We know that one of the biggest, obstacles or challenges in the country is unemployment. In UN statistics, they are saying that in Africa, every year we produce about 30 million people, 12 million population, but we are able to engage only 3 million of such people. And then when we say a youth, we are referring to someone between the age of 15 and 24.
That's youth.
Yes, ideally. That's how it's supposed to be.
So from 25 going, you are old.
Some time ago, if you are 30, you are a youth, but now it has been redefined to 24. But you see, when people go to school and they come out from this age, 24, they have challenge finding job to do. And the main reason is that we've not been able to create jobs as entrepreneurs. And then there is a problem to that. But the question you want me to talk on is the opportunities that come with entrepreneurship. Yes. Number one is creating jobs for the masses. I'm sure that when jobs are created, that is where if you are youth, you can easily settle down and marry and have a family.
Exactly.
So it means that there is an improved standard of living. Most of the youth in Africa after school don't get jobs to do, and it delays our family, starting a family and even starting to bear children. So it affects us in both economic and psychosocial way. So the solution to this is to create jobs. If you create job as an entrepreneur, definitely that's where job seeking comes in. You can't seek job when no one creates job. So it's all good that we go into entrepreneurship to create jobs and then also come up with the surrounding opportunities as in increasing our GDP as well, and then so many other benefits, making the economy good to live in. There is this kind of, the youth after school they want to travel outside and find greener pastures. The greener pastures are within the country,
but we don't see them.
We don't know how to fish for it, so it becomes a problem. So if we begin to focus more on entrepreneurship, we're also going into more problem solving. And as you solve problems, you make your life better. So these are some of the key benefits of entrepreneurship.
Okay. So then let me come to Ben.
Thank you. Youth entrepreneurship has to do with young people trying to create their own jobs with the goal of creating potential ideas, also services, and also solving solutions to problems. For one to be able to get to that goal, to be an entrepreneurship, one has to be disciplined to a certain level, especially when it comes to giving services to people. So before one can call him or herself an entrepreneur, the person has to go through series or processes of training before one can be called a good entrepreneur. When it comes to the benefits, it's a form of creating your own job, because as you know, I am an entrepreneur.
Okay, so the people I have here, right from Honorable to Ben, they are all entrepreneurs. Okay, so then let's dive deeper into entrepreneurship.
I am an entrepreneur. I've created my own job.
Okay.
I have people who work for me as well. So through this, I've been able to reduce the unemployment rate in my community that I find myself. So you realize that after school, even though these young guys have the idea of seeking for white-collar job, when that opportunity doesn't present itself, then they realign their focus, or they readjust their plans, and like they want to learn something, so that in case if one day they should find a white-collar job, they have an alternative there. So it also serves as a form of creating your own job for you to employ people, and it also serves as a form of having your independence, because we live in a country whereby some bosses are very difficult to work with. Some give you targets. Some give you...
That is what target when you come to sales.
Yeah, yeah. Because the boss himself has been given a target.
Yeah.
So he puts that pressure on you so that he will be free. So you realize that when you create your own job, you have this independence. Because you know that you don't want people to put pressure on you, so you also not put pressure on your workers. But you rather know how to manage the situation when it comes to you and your workers. And it's also a form of income, let me put it that way, income. Because when you create your own job, at the end of the day, something comes from there. You have a secured money from somewhere. So these are all points that makes the benefits of youth employment, youth entrepreneurship.
Youth entrepreneurship. You are entrepreneur, and we are talking about entrepreneurship. So
I think that the other benefits of entrepreneurship. You see, one of the reasons why corruption is high in our country is the lack of employment avenues.
Okay.
Yes.
So corruption is deep here.
Yeah, it's deep here.
In Ghana.
Yes, and you see, sometimes if you study the values of unemployment rate, it is similar to that of Europe.
Okay.
Because our unemployment rate is 5.7 thereabout. If you compare it abroad, it's similar. But you can tell that it's not about the value, but it's about the quality of the job, the pay that you are given. So in a part of the world, the wage is very small. It's not able to take care of your family, so people are able to do dubious things before they are able to meet up with their family needs. So it has made people corrupt. What it means is that if you can be doing your own work and make money and work hard, you get more money, and that way, instead of being corrupt, you are able to depend on your business to make money. So for me, I think that the lack of jobs and entrepreneurship abilities has made people corrupt. But if you have a family to take care of, and the money is not enough to take care of the family, what do you do? All your time has been tied to one particular place. You don't have the opportunity to do something extra. So people are forced to charge exorbitantly to be able to meet those needs. But if you're an entrepreneur, you need money. Anytime you need money, you just want to work harder to get that money and provide for your family. So entrepreneurship is something that we have to really look at. It's also this drug abuse and all that, these social vices and prostitution and all that. Sometimes when it goes up high, what it means is that people don't have job doing, and they are forced to go into this, even though they don't really like to be in such situation.
Yeah, to come back to what Amaka said, when you look at, you realize that every successive government that takes office, you realize that they do their best to support young entrepreneurs with such initiatives such as the Ejumapa, an initiative that the current president launched, I think 2 months ago or so. They've targeted about 10,000 youths to learn from professionals to become their own bosses to one day. So very soon I'll be enjoying some people from that. I've also applied for that initiative. So very soon I'll be enjoying some young guys from that initiative.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And when you look at other initiatives such as the NEIP, NEIP, National Entrepreneurs Something Program. It's also an initiative whereby the government supports young entrepreneurs. The government invests money in them so that one day the youth wouldn't be a burden upon the government as well.
Okay. So, Honorable, so what are the benefits of job seeking for youth? What are the benefits?
Okay, I think that seeking job it's not always bad. It's a good thing, right? Being an entrepreneur is not easy. Sometimes you need the supporting environment to be able to become an entrepreneur. It's hard. Sometimes if you're an entrepreneur, you have to take higher risk. It's not everybody who can be able to take high risks when they are out of school at that time. So it's good they find some job doing to gain some experience, to also discover themselves more, know what they can do. Because if you want to go into banking or be a banker or have your own banking firm, or being an insurance person, it means that you must be in that field before you can become an entrepreneur in that field. So seeking job is good. It helps you to get mentorship from someone or the field that you are in. So, it's good. All of us cannot be risk takers. All of us cannot have the resources. All of us don't have the managerial skills to run a business. Or sometimes being an entrepreneur, you have to be very innovative, very smart. It's not everybody who can be put to that pressure. So it's good that you find job to learn from someone, build yourself to a point, know how. Sometimes people become an entrepreneur by learning from the weaknesses of people they work with. So it's good, because if your manager does things and it's wrong, you're able to learn from it. So once you become an entrepreneur, you know you are not supposed to be doing what your manager was doing that you were complaining. So it's good to also seek job to gain some experience so that when you go into the field, you don't fail. It's always good to learn before you do something. You can't just stand up and say, I'm an entrepreneur like that.
Yeah.
You have to gain experience somewhere so that when you get the chance to be an entrepreneur, you wouldn't make some unnecessary mistakes.
Okay. So it is good for one to seek job and one also to be entrepreneur. But it depends on you.
Yeah, it's good. So the two have to go hand in hand. You see, if jobs sometimes, for us entrepreneurs, we see job seeking as difficult more than creating job. For me, I spent time looking for a job, and the stress I was going through, I had to compete with a lot of unemployed people. 2,000, you get, even if you have to compete with only 2 people for a job, it's not easy. It's a 50-50 chance. How much more if there are so many? So we should also have it at the back of our mind that seeking job is good, but it doesn't come easy like that. It can be more stressful than deciding that I'm doing my own work, having my freedom and independence, as my colleague was saying. If you're an entrepreneur, you enjoy some freedom as well. Even though it comes with challenges, but you decide that you are going to work hard. You are going to work 24 hours. Nobody forces you, and that thing alone gives you pleasure. It's not as if you are forced to go to work,
Yeah.
You decide to work.
Yeah,
So
you're working.
it doesn't put pressure and stress on you like that.
Oh, okay, so then.
Benefits of job seeking before one can enjoy that benefit, one goes through series of job seeking, because you know the kind of country that we live in. When look at the number of graduates that graduate from the uni every year, and you realize that about 5,000 people searching for one job, you know how hectic it is. So for one to be able to enjoy that benefit, one has to go through this pressure, hell, up and downs. So some of the benefits can be income stability. You know you have a secure job. So your salary is structured in such a way that you know that at the end of every month I'm taking this amount of money. But some company also do their structure in such a way that it's a performance structure, salary based. When you perform well, they will increase it. But if you don't perform well, you will still be where you are, or they will reduce it. So,
or even take you away.
Yeah. So it depends on the company that you are working for. And also it gives you the opportunity from learning from experienced people. Because let's take it that you want to be a banker, and now you are working at a bank. You are being pushed to someone, to mentor from someone, or you are being assigned to a professional for you to learn from that person how the banking industry is about. And also it gives the opportunity of you creating problems in each solving problems as well. Yeah. So these are some of the benefits.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any top up, or we should go?
No, really.
Okay. Okay. So please, we like to see some of the pictures. Okay. So we are still on youth entrepreneurship versus job seeking. We are looking for the opportunities and benefits. So this is what we are discussing here. So as you see in your picture, you can see that this is, okay, the first one is about still bending.
Yeah.
So if you know something of that sort, you are not going to seek for a job, but you do your own thing. What you would rather do is to maybe find people that you know that you can tell them, this is what I'm doing, and they can push you.
So when you look at these pictures that we are looking at, when you look at these professionals, for the next 10, 20 years, they won't go seeking for job from anyone. They will rather be employee people, because they'll be able to expand within that 10 years. So you realize that they won't put pressure on the government, but the government will be eased a bit, because some youth has been pushed to his side to learn from his skills as well.
Okay, but you know, sometimes some people also have the skills. They have learned the vocation, like what we are seeing. But for them to start from the scratch, that becomes the problem.
Yeah, so even me, there is this mindset issue. If you are an entrepreneur, as we saw the tailor then, it has always been the case years back. But entrepreneurship is about being innovative. How many of them, or the seamstresses and tailors, are now having a company of about 20, 15 people? It's always one-man business. If you want to create jobs, you have to look beyond one-man business to having a company. Do you understand? So we really have to think outside the box. Entrepreneurship is all about being innovative. You shouldn't be tempted to think that once you sow, you are doing entrepreneurship. You have to be innovative. Do it different from the way it has always been. Actually, business and entrepreneurship, setting up a business doesn't mean, and that's a mistake many entrepreneurs find themselves in, or we find ourselves in. We think you are doing the business for you to work in it. You are supposed to do the business for people to come in, do the work for you. Then you'll be doing the administrative, the coming up of the ideas, running the business, pushing the business in the right direction. Or sometimes the reason why businesses don't expand is because we put ourselves into the business. When you do that, you are unable to see the potential of the business to grow, because you are always busy doing things that are not so necessary, things that you are supposed to delegate. You are doing it yourself. So if you want to create more jobs, then you have to also be more innovative and do things in a different way so that you can give people jobs. Our entrepreneurs, our main goal is to give people jobs. Entrepreneurship, taking risks, solving problems, giving people jobs. That's our main objectives. You feel happy if you're able to give people a job to do, something to do for a living. But how do we grow? We can only grow if we create a system where people will be working in the business while we stay outside and monitor, and also create other businesses. You are not supposed to have one business, you are supposed to have chain of businesses. Once you have a system, you get people to help you do it. So blacks, Ghanaians, you really have to, think outside the box. When it comes to this fashion industry, why are we not doing bulk production? You always do it the normal other way. I've given materials for someone to sew, right? They will tell me it will be ready in 1 month. What it means is that I have locked my money for this 1 month that I've invested money to buy that cloth and given it to you. We have to go beyond this. You know, when people want to buy, they buy out of emotion. Because on that particular time, I had the emotion, that's why I bought it. The same way, if you produce 50 pieces, and these 50 pieces are ready, once someone is in that mood, they will buy all the 50 for you, and you make your money at a go. So we should really examine the way we think and go about business. If not, the problem that we are thinking to solve will always be there. People in fashion industry must begin to have a team of workers rather than only they being the one doing it, so that we can produce fast. We are supposed to be just in time production. You are getting your order just as you have requested. So you are not even supposed to go restaurants and spend so much money for your food. That is the level we have to scale up to. Right, and then our country will be a nice place to do businesses. See, there's also supposed to be a political will, right, to back those people in this industry. Because the fashion industry doesn't grow, because people can even bring their foes into this country. If you do that, how can those things...
Is it foes?
Foes.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember in Jerry's time, it's like he banned those things, right?
It has to be banned. Yeah, it has to. But in Ghana, we don't understand democracy, so everybody thinks they have rights. No, your right inhibits the growth of someone's business.
And somebody will also argue that if this is banned, that is what they also, the work that they have. If you go to Katamanton right now, they are very rich.
You have to look at the bigger picture. Do you understand? Even that Kantamanto, the land there, we are even underutilized here. Assuming we had a very big mall there, let's look at the number of people or companies that can be located there. So we have to look at the ultimate goal, what we tend to gain more, right? If people are into this, fashion industries, we are supposed to have suits that are African brands, top African brands.
Like your own?
Yeah. But even my own, they don't produce mass, right? We're supposed to have a brand. By now, we should have our own African brand instead of someone's, maybe Gucci or Louis Vuitton or... You see, it's high time we had our own brand. If we really want to be dependent or independent as a continent, it's possible. The youth, we have to have the right mindset. And then the government should also support it. Then everything will work out.
So, Ben, Honorable is on you. Talking about fashion. Don't forget, we're going for short commercial.
Because it's closer to me. It's a good example.
So, Ben, don't forget, we go for short commercial. It's short commercial. When we come back, Ben, we will see if you share the fact honorable or not? Let's go and come.
Children have a very high nutritional demand in relation to their size, and vitamins play an important role in maintaining healthy growth. That is why we at Base Pharmacy Company Limited have introduced Base Vite Kid Drops, a multivitamin drop with 7 essential vitamins including vitamin A, D, B1, B2, B6, and vitamin C to aid your child's healthy growth. Base Vite Kid multivitamin drops have been specially formulated to help meet your child's nutritional requirements, helping them to get back to playtime faster. With Base Vite Kid drops from Base Pharmacy Company Limited, for further inquiries of bulk purchase, call Base Pharmacy Company Limited on 0302 672 317 or 0247 287 853.
This advert is FDA approved.
Right back, and this is fingerprint. We are talking about entrepreneurship, youth entrepreneurship. We are looking for the benefits and also opportunities. And Honorable talk something about fashion. So Ben, what are you saying about fashion before we go on?
Yeah, I think Honorable has said a lot. He has said a lot.
But you are into fashion.
Yeah, and I buy into what Honorable said. You know, as a nation, we need to prioritize what we want. Do we want the situation whereby someone will ship in his or her used clothes? How would that country see you? Because the country will feel that, oh, these people, after wearing my used clothes, I'll just dump it into that country. When it happens like that, it affects we, the fashion designer, because when a client brings a fabric and you charge that client, the client is like, how much does even Obronuwa cost? So why are you charging me this amount? I bought the fabric at this amount, and you are charging me more than the amount I bought the fabric. Then I'll prefer buying Obroniwa rather than sewing. So when it happens like that, it affects we, the fashion designers. So it gets to the point that you have to reduce your price so that you'll be able to catch that customer's attention, or you don't want to let that customer leave. If countries like Nigeria are banning,
so this is your job, right?
Yeah, they are banning Obroniwe. They are regularizing their imports. So Ghana, we can do more than that. Yeah, so I buy into what Honorable said. As a country, we need to push for our own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like Honorable said, like this lady, I don't know if it's Ghana or whatever. So like Gucci or that you said, maybe if it's a rose or something, also has roach.
So that's how we can create our own billionaires. Because if one person has his branding and all of us are buying from him, the person is one of the richest.
Okay.
I mean,
Because the likes of Giorgio Armani and stuff, they have got companies. They've set up a whole company. They themselves don't sew. They've got workers, various departments under the Giorgio Armani. So if government should be able to support we, the entrepreneurs, we will one day be like the Giorgio Armanis, producing our own suits, kaftans, things that will go beyond our shores to sell our nation to us.
Because going to reach, all the resources are even from here, outside. So we can even get it at a more quality form than those people.
Okay. So I will then come to you. So the question is, what opportunities does youth entrepreneurship offer?
The opportunities are many. As we said, it helps to tackle unemployment in the country. If you have employment in your country, why would the youth want to travel outside for a job outside? You would rather be in your country and develop your country. So we have a situation in this country where all the experts, professionals who are supposed to be in the country to save lives or make the economy better will take all their savings and go outside and start life from afresh. Yesterday, someone called me that he's in abroad somewhere. He's now going to start life there. Meanwhile, you've lived in Ghana all your life. Do you understand? It affects the family. And they are even going to re-educate such a person. Abroad, they know your education is good, but they intentionally deny it so that you enroll onto their system and you create a job for their economy. So
they are fast.
Yeah, they are fast. Because if they should allow everybody to come with their education, how can their economy grow? So we also have to be very smart. Yeah, and you see, entrepreneurship is about problem solving. In the media right now, someone went to a hospital and is saying that he has to be treated with emergency care. Even though there are procedures that need to be followed, but sometimes it's bureaucratic. If you have to go and you have to look for cards, sometimes your name is even in the system, but because you didn't bring your card, it's another story. You have to do another one. Meanwhile, we are talking about lives, saving lives. If you delay a minute, somebody can die because of that. So entrepreneurs have problems of what do we do? There must even be a technology where you just have to do a normal fingerprint. All your details comes out. You have to be attended to. Even you can even use that to effect payments. So entrepreneurship has so many benefits, and these are some few. We have to give room for more entrepreneurs in the country. The secret of every country, if it's a country is rich, it is because it has more business people. It has more entrepreneurs in it. It's only in Africa here or Ghana here that when the youth after completing school, you want to work for someone. You want to work for a company. Working for yourself gives the biggest job, right? Rather than working for a company. But a lot of people don't know about this. If you don't work for certain big companies, they think you are out. You understand?
Yeah.
But if you do your own work, you don't have to wait for 30 days before you get paid. Almost every day you can be receiving salary, and that's the greatest job.
Okay, Ben.
Youth entrepreneurship comes with opportunities such as problem solving, because as an entrepreneur, Honorable said, you are a problem solver, because you've identified a problem and you want to solve that problem. That's why you became an entrepreneur or a business owner. So it gives you the opportunity of solving problems. You realize that we live in a country whereby unemployment is high. So you've noticed this problem. So how do you solve that problem? You create a factory or a company or something to employ these people that are unemployed, and also you pay them well for you to be able to maintain them, for them not leaving to join other companies. And it's also a form of solving problems too as well, because if you are solving a problem, to identify a problem is the first point. So the second point is you solving it innovatively or creatively. Yeah, because if everybody is creating a company, what differentiates your company from this company? So you have to be able to solve that problem creatively so that yours will be different from the other companies too as well. So these are some of the points that youth entrepreneurship, the benefits of youth entrepreneurship.
Okay, so Honorable, we've talked about the opportunities. Okay, now let's look at challenges, because in this world that we find ourselves, we have male and female, we have positive and negative, we have good and bad. So let's talk about the challenges. So Honorable, the challenges. So what challenges do youth entrepreneurs face compared to job seekers?
Okay, thank you once again. I believe that entrepreneurship in our part of the world, it's hard. Sometimes if you want to be an entrepreneur, you can have challenges from your own family or friends. They may not support you or back the idea. When I wanted to decide to be doing my own work, I was having opposition, right? People would say, why don't you want to do work, look for this work on that? But I had to stand on my feet and stick to my principles and say that once I know this is what I'm doing and it's helping me, Why don't I feel comfortable and do that? And today, what doing my own work has helped me to do, I don't think I would get it easy if I were working for someone. For example, I can't even be an assembly member if I'm working for someone. The person will just say, I don't like your political affiliation, so I'm going to sack you. Do you understand? So it comes with some benefit. And the challenges to us, I'm saying, you may not have the social support of people. And we have to really look at that aspect. I would appreciate families that allow their children to go into entrepreneurship, because that is how some families are rich. Abroad, some families are rich because they are family of business people. They are family of people who do their own work. And those people are so rich that you can't compare them to people who are workers for other people. You can't work for someone and be richer than the person that you are working for.
Hey,
Do you understand?
not on this
So
earth.
we have to change our mindset and encourage people to go into entrepreneurship. Also, we have these financial issues. The financial environment here is not always hostile. Sometimes you put a product out there, but you don't even have people who can afford the services. Looking at the quality that you put into it, people cannot still afford it. Sometimes the money to do certain things becomes a challenge for you. The money to get an office can be a problem. The money to even get your own private car can be a problem. So all this thing makes it or serves as a incentive for someone to go into his or her private work. Because you know, when I join a company, they are going to pay my slate,
Yeah.
clothing allowance, cars, and all that to attract them. But I see, that is how the system has been created, to attract you and prevent you from doing your own work. Because they know that when you want to do your own work, you'll be more powerful and you cannot easily be controlled. So they must get things to lure you into it. So when the fact be told, a lot of smart people work for people, right, that were not academically so good. Do you understand? Imagine these smart people were doing their own work. Can you imagine where they would have been?
Yeah.
So we really have to look at our situation very well. Government should have a political will, right, to protect local businesses. Do you understand? You can't be saying you are creating jobs at the same time allowing importation of the same thing your citizens are producing.
Okay.
It doesn't work that way. When you do that indirectly, you are collapsing your local businesses. So you have to be introducing quotas, embargoes. You know that your country is into rice production. So you are going to reduce the level of importation, so that those who are producing the local one will have their sales and expand, and also increase the level of entrepreneurship. So the political will needs to be very strong.
Okay.
If you go to most of our shops, the Milcom, the big malls, most of the items on the shelves are foreign-made products. So all this thing needs to be replaced with locally made products. We are not saying that if you are foreigner, you shouldn't do business, but what you sell should be a local content, so that the people here will be richer enough to be able to afford the same things you have put on your shelf. So politicians are policy makers. So we are supposed to make policies that protect the local businesses. If the force is not coming in, right, and then those already made ones too are not coming in, that is where a normal tailor can say, I'm producing 50 pieces in advance. So we should be honest to ourselves and protect our local businesses. We should not be allowing foreigners to always partner with our leaders to collapse our local industry. If we collapse our local industry, we will always remain beggars. But this is not where we are supposed to be, and this is not even what God has destined for us. If you look at the natural resources that we are privileged to be on, we are not supposed to be beggars. People are supposed to beg from us, right?
Okay. So we are not supposed to be beggars. People should rather rely on us. But the dependency theory, you remember? Okay, so let me come to you.
So some of the challenges youth entrepreneurs like me can face, sometimes funding. You know, starting up your own business. We live in a country whereby even you telling your parents that you want to start up your own business, they are like, hey, where are you getting the funding from to be able to buy the machines and stuff to set up? Because I remember when I told my dad that I wanted to go into fashion after SHS, he was like, fashion.
After SHS?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was like, am I really sure I can be able to feed my family with fashion? I stood on my ground and I told him that this is what I wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
So he gave me his support, he gave me his back, and then today he's enjoying. So we live in a country where funding is a problem, because when you look at our interest rates, I think it's 18%. So if I should go for a loan and the interest rate is 18, how much am I getting at the end of the day? Will I be able to pay the loan? So government should look at that side too as well. And also risk management.
Okay.
Because some entrepreneurs are not ready to take risk. When you look at some entrepreneurs that have made it in our society, they took risk. Some even invested their whole money into the business. And now they are yielding from that risk they took. Some too invested, they lost. It's 50-50. But it's 50-50. But you need to know that this business that I'm investing in, you need to do thorough research on the business, that at the end of every month, this is the amount that I'm going to get. So you need to take that risk and be strict. That's one thing. If you are not strict as an entrepreneur, you always be losing.
So you are not principled.
Yeah, you are not principled. If you are not principled, you always be losing. You have to be principled. Stand on your ground that, hey, 50% before work or 100% before work. So these are some of the agreements you have to go in with your customer before you can be able to become a successful entrepreneur. And also some of the challenges too can be uncertainty, because even as of now, some youth have still not decided what to do with their life.
Okay.
Because some were sick, some were planning of seeking for white collar job, but because they've not gotten it as of now, they are still not decided what to do with their life. So I will encourage every youth that whilst you are in school, develop a skill.
Okay.
Develop a skill,
Okay.
so that after school you'll be able to use that skill to work.
You should also find a problem around you that you can easily solve.
Okay.
Entrepreneurship is an attitude. Some of us, it's not surprising that we are entrepreneurs because we are serviceable.
Okay.
We like to do things to help people. And that is why it has ended us up where we are. We must develop the spirit of being serviceable. There are people who are very lazy. They understand. Common land you can do to help someone, they wouldn't. But if you are doing this thing well, it can become a business for you. Mowing grasses, right? If you do it right from your house, you master that art. If you take it out, you are going to exhibit the same character. And that's going to be your source of breakthrough. We should always look at a problem around us that we can solve well. If you know how to sweep very well, if they give you a sweeping contract, you'll do it well and you'll be very rich. Let's look around us. One of the richest people in this country is this Zoom Lion owner. Right?
Just
yeah, it started from home. If you didn't build this streets from home and they give you this, contracts and stuff, you will not be able to handle it the way you should. Right? The humility to even go into that industry, you will not even do it. He cultivated that habit. That is why today he's where he is. It's just unfortunate the work looks so big for him.
Okay.
he can take now.
Okay, so Honorable, our time is almost up. So I want to give you 2 minutes to talk about this. So we want to see how can youth decide between entrepreneurship and job seeking. So let's use 2 minutes to do that.
Okay, yeah, we can easily decide between entrepreneurship and job seeking. We are introduced to this from childhood through our educational system. A lot of people go to school, right? Even in primary school, when they ask you what do you want to do, the kind of things we say, they are funny, man. None of it says, I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be a businessman. I want to be police. I want to be doctor. I want to be this. Meanwhile, the most powerful of all is being an entrepreneur, being self-employed. So our educational system has to be redesigned and empower us from childhood to be business people. Right?
Okay.
From Bible days to now, the richest people have always been business people.
Yeah, that is true.
Have never been people working for someone. So let us redefine that and teach our young ones right from childhood, and they'll grow to become very powerful people.
Okay.
Because from childhood to the time you grow, you would have discovered what you can do, and then it becomes a business for you. But if you wait too late before introducing yourself to it, it becomes a challenge.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ben.
Yeah. One can decide whilst in school. You know, whilst growing up, we all have this idea of doing this kind of work. I remember one day, I went to visit a friend at his shop. So a lady came there with her daughter. And the lady asked the daughter that, what would you want to do in future? And the daughter said, I want to be a seamstress. And the lady, excuse me to say,
oh, what is that?
Like, why are you insulting the kid? Maybe the kid didn't put it well. Maybe I want to be a fashion designer one day. Maybe because the kid said a seamstress. So her mom thought that seamstress job, it's not a respectable job. That is the problem that we have in this country, our mentality. We think white collar job is the job for us. No, it's entrepreneurship.
That is the white collar job. It's the effect of colonialism.
Yeah.
So now that we are not under colonial rule, we have to break all those codes and live a life that will profit us.
So
before you come in, let you people laugh. I want you to laugh. You see, there's this girl lady. Is it Poland or that area? And that's a young girl called Nadule. So when the woman brought the child here, the child saw that the driver's mate, they stand at the gate and be shouting, yelling, calling people, Accra, Accra, Bukum, Mamprobi, this. So this girl also put this thing in her mind. When they went back and the mother was asking her, what do you want to do in future? I said, I want to be a mate. The mother said, hey, you want to be a mate? Yes. I want to say, Accra. Okay, continue.
that's conductor. So whilst we are growing up, we should know the kind of job that we want to do, whether to be an entrepreneur or to go seeking for job. It's not bad seeking for job. It's not bad being an entrepreneur, but it's a decision that one has to take whilst growing up. It's a personal decision because no one will tell you that, oh, my brother or my son, go learn this job. Because I, for instance, my dad wanted me to study computer science.
Okay.
But I was like, no. I knew how to draw. Even up to now, I know how to draw. So I was like, no. Let me do what pleases me. So that is where the personal goal come in. It should be a personal goal that this is what I want to do because I feel happy if someone appreciates my work. So if I should sew for you and you tell me that, oh, this is nice, this is nicer than this person's own, I feel happy. So I'm happy when I render my services to someone and the person appreciates it. So that is when the personal decision comes in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that what entrepreneurship doesn't like at all is looking down on things. It's just like the mates issue. You never have to look down on something. You have to go into it and let that thing look very unique. For every work, there are classes of it, right? There are weaknesses and there are levels.
Okay.
The kind of money some pay, some cannot get that. So every work, you should just go into it and do it with a certain class. And then there is the money that you get and not really the work that you do. So entrepreneurship, we should never look down on what. Don't say this is this is that. If you do that, you can't spot problem. No matter how bad the thing is, go into it. But we are into problem solving. Go into it and let something good, beauty come out of it.
Okay.
Yeah, to add up to, we shouldn't look down on any job, because I know of someone who has created this ushering job. If you realize the amount of money the person is taking from just one event, you realize that we shouldn't look down on all kinds of jobs, because so far as at the end of the day you are making money from it, you shouldn't look down on any job, because that money can be used to save you one day. You that you are looking down on that job, that money can be used to save you one day.
Okay.
So we
Someone
should
say there is no money in teaching. You know how some
There's what?
There's no money in teaching and this and that.
Okay.
You know how much money some people are making. It's all about the value and the class that you create yourself. The teaching industry is one of the most lucrative industry that the population will patronize.
Oh, okay.
So it's up to you to take advantage. You shouldn't think because you are a teacher.
Next time you have to tell us more about this. Our time is up. Next time. So,
Yes,
our time is up. So your last word.
All right, thank you. I appreciate this topic we just spoke about. And Ghanaians, we should embrace entrepreneurship as a way of developing our country. Without entrepreneurship, the country will not grow. No government can solve your problem for you. The governments have now come. How many of us can they give jobs? It's only through being entrepreneur that the problem of unemployment can be solved in Ghana.
Okay.
We are the ones who even take that burden of job creation off the government.
Okay.
So let us all embrace entrepreneurship as a way to grow and develop Africa.
Okay. Honorable, thank you. Again, last word. That time is up.
I would want to encourage every parent that any decision that their ward takes in terms of their career, they should support that kid.
Then go straight to your team.
Yeah, they should support that kid. And also, as you know, I'm a fashion designer. Anytime you need any clothes for that next occasion of yours, just contact Lochu Clothing on 0247 250 345. 0247 250 345, and we will sort you out. Thank you.
Okay, so viewers, this is where time will allow us to draw the curtains down for today's fingerprint. We discuss about our youth, entrepreneurship versus job seeking, opportunities and benefits. So as you listen to it or you watch it later, you derive something better from it. You see where you start from. Thank you once again. My name is Linye Kofi. Bye for now. Catch us same time next week. Bye.
Mashi TV. Ajatwengme. Keminche.